Brian Tennyson, so good to see you and so good to be back here, my man.
Well, great to see you, buddy, but I thought we banned you a long time ago from here, especially after college and working here with us for so many years.
Was that what that notice was?
That's what it was, buddy. You were banned.
Okay,
So,
okay, I didn't pay too much attention to that.
But welcome back. You're welcome back on premise now.
Oh, awesome, man, awesome.
see you.
Again, it's so good to see you. I'm really excited to bring these guys who've actually never been to this incredible place.
Brian, this is absolutely incredible. This is some place that I would like to hang out, and I can't wait to spend some time here tonight.
You're one of many. I mean, we're pretty much packed every night just due to the beautiful Tullamatta River on here, the Intercoastal Waterway. Great food, we have great atmosphere and great people working here, so we welcome you.
Awesome,
Appreciate you
man.
coming.
Brian, what a beautiful area this is. Tell us a little bit about how CAPS got their start.
Well, CAPS got its start from Captain Steve Knight. It was a fish camp way back in the 40s, Cruppery Paul's, and he became partners with Bob Lazzara. Bob sold it to Bernard DeRod and Jack Walsh, and they've turned this place into what you see today. A great place to come for families, for parties, for drinking and eating.
Brian, has it always been this big? This thing's huge.
We were not this big. Back when I first started 24 years ago, we were tiny. We had like maybe 3 sections here. Now we're looking at like 528 seats, which is a monster.
So how many years on this location?
Me, personally,
You, right.
24 years.
24 years.
Yep.
You've seen this place grow a little bit.
I've seen it since I've come down from New York. I grew up in New York. I came down here to go to college at Flagler College, our alma mater.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I started here, and then they took me under their wing to become one of the biggest parts of my family. I could never, ever, say anything more about Bob Lazzara, who hired me, because at first he said I'd never make it. And now I'm the general manager of the restaurant. So thanks for Bob and now for Bernard and Jack for taking me under their wing, and they take my family under their wing, and we're just one big happy family.
Well, you said the word that
Sounds familiar,
yes,
right?
It's really familiar. That's what we're about, our family. The Robert Slack team, we're family as well. So when you said that earlier, I was like, that's the type of people you want to be around. So what's the future hold for you?
For me, I hope to run this for another 10 years or so. I mean, maybe become part owner one day, and then, call it BT's. But I don't know. We'll see what we can do there.
Planning on still growing? Can you go any farther either way?
We pretty much have utilized all the property we have right now. I mean, unless we go into the parking lot, which we can't because we need parking for the amount of people we serve here daily.
Right.
I mean, 528 people, do the math with the cars, we're pretty much capped out, yeah.
You have a lot of people come up on boats.
More weekends. We have people during the week. They come up, like more local clientele come up on their boats because they live right down here in the neighborhood. I mean, you can see some fun stuff on the water out here.
Brian, this is such a beautiful environment. I can't wait to experience more of what CAPS has to offer.
Well, we have something in store for you right now. We're going to get you at one of our beautiful tables here. I'm going to have our chef, Chip, come out and bring some of our house favorites. And guys, you're in for a special treat because he's awesome at doing what he does, chefing. So sit down, have a seat, and we'll bring you food shortly.
Good to see you. It's been a long time.
It has. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Last time I saw you, you had that Metallica shirt on, which I love.
Thank you very much. I may still own it. Yeah, I probably do.
Sure you do.
So Chip, obviously we're on the water here. There's an inspiration to what you've cooked here for us. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, a lot of our food, we consider our cuisine here to be traditional Floridian, but also kind of international. We have a lot of inspiration that comes from a lot of different places. You'll see on our menu, there's some hints of Spanish, South American, a lot of Italian, some French, there's some Asian influence on the menu. So we try to take inspiration from all over, just like St. Augustine and Florida in general. These dishes, for instance, our sesame tuna, something that's been on there for a while, but you've got your Asian influence there. And then, over here, you've got your traditional Florida. This is a menu item for us that's been very, very popular over the years. So.
Now, Chip, this is what type of fish?
This is a flounder.
And what's Cat have?
This is our kale salad, and this is one that's also been on our menu for quite some time. It's like our superfood salad. You've got fresh kale, craisins, you got some Parmesan cheese in there, some cabbage, cucumbers, red onions, and the vinaigrette is an apricot jalapeno vinaigrette. It's really, really nice. Our tuna is also Florida caught. This time around it is. We have to try to source to where the fish looks the best, and most usually that's always Florida, but every once in a while it slips down from Georgia or North Carolina,
So Chip, your #1 seller is what?
Well, probably just our fresh fish in general. We move a lot of fresh white fish, mahi, snapper, grouper, trigger, for instance. We move a lot of shrimp also, oysters, all of the fresh seafood that you can think of that you would normally have in Florida. what we sell the most of. We've also got steaks and, you know, during lunchtime on the weekends, we've got your fish sandwiches and your burgers and fish and chips and all those staple items too. But I would say when we bring in triggerfish, that moves like nothing else.
The food's so gorgeous, I could only imagine what the sunsets are like here.
Yeah, well, why imagine? Why don't we come back for a drink later and have some fun?
Hey, drinks, I'm coming back. Let's see the sunset. Chip, thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
y'all.
absolutely.
Appreciate the
Cheers,
visit.
buddy.
Chin chin.